Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. This is the Changan CS85 and it's very cool. I'll tell you why. This is the key of the car. Okay, I'm going to press it twice. Third time I'm going to hold it. It will actually turn on the car. Yeah, the car is actually turned on and now I'm going to press this button. Okay, and guess what? I can actually, okay, the mirrors have opened and I can actually move the car. I kid you not, I can move the car with the remote, with the key. I can actually move the car. How cool is that? When have you seen such a feature in any car? Look at this. This is absolute madness. OMG, I can't really believe it that I am doing this with a Chinese car. Okay, that is so freaking amazing. Here again, look at this. Come out, come out, come out. Okay, stop and go back, go back, go back. There it is going back, and then you guys must be thinking कि हाँ ये तो मतलब खेल रहा है यहाँ पर कोई अंदर बैठा होगा. So I'll show you that as well. Now thing is, you can press this park button to park the car too. The key is not very complex, but you know what, the car does move quite fast. Nobody home, trust me on this. This is such a freaking cool feature of this Changan CS85. I know some people say Changan, whatever. The name is a little difficult to pronounce. Let's do one thing. Let's turn on the lights of this vehicle. And where's the hazard light button? Okay, the air conditioning is on full flow. It's going to make some noise, so we're going to turn off the air conditioning as well. And there is the button for the fan, and there it is. Turned off, not really. So from the side of the car you can understand that this is actually a BMW X4, sort of a rip-off in terms of design. It's a coupe SUV, and yeah, the design might remind you of the Beamer, of course. Meanwhile, the wheels are actually 19 inches. These are big wheels, and depending on the color you opt for, you can actually get red color brake calipers, and the alloys also finished in black. 225, 55, 19 is the size of the tire. Body cladding, it gets this red treatment on the side. There is a camera here. Yeah, it gets a 360-degree parking camera. I don't know, there's some design element right there. Lights are actually quite nice, like a lot of attention to detail. Red color here on the front bumper says S because that's the variant name. And there's a front parking camera as well, and sort of, you know, plastic material here, whatever, carbon fiber finished, radar of course. And look at the design. What do you think about the design? From the front, obviously it doesn't really look like a BMW X4, but the overall silhouette of the car does look like one. This one though, the CS85, actually might remind you of the Volkswagen Taycan. It gets radar and it gets a lot of electronics and a lot of systems and a lot of features for just 13 lakh rupees. This one is around 27 lakh rupees, and it is actually selling in great numbers here, and mostly it's the local people who are buying this car, not people who have come from outside, because of the attractive pricing of this particular vehicle. Let's get to the boot, but here you can see it says full LED technology. The lights might remind you of a certain car. I will not name the car, of course. You get this chrome line running throughout. 360T is the name of the variant. CS85 written there, Changan there, and Faisal Khan's fingers of truth. Really very happy today because these are real exhausts, and they have got, the car has got quad exhaust nonetheless. And there you can see the like the whole exhaust system, sort of a diffuser treatment. This is probably for the rear fog as well. Meanwhile, let's do one thing. Let's open the boot, which is pressing this button, and it's a powered tailgate, of course. The only thing is that this thing does not open. Yeah, this, what is this called, parcel shelf, does not open with the boot. Boot is actually decent size, little bit lesser than what it should be. CS written right here might remind you of BMW's model naming for some of their bikes. Spare wheel is not an alloy, it's actually smaller size. Is it? No, it is probably. Okay, I can't see it really, it's so freaking dark at the moment. Alrighty, what is it? Yeah, anyways, it's listed at 80 kilometers per hour, so it has to be a smaller size tire, not an alloy wheel, of course. Power tailgate, press this button and there it retracts and then it shuts, of course. Now the good thing about this car is the attractive pricing, like I've already mentioned to you. And you know what, it's got radar systems, it's got a slew of electronic bits, ambient lighting, you name it. Changan has really loaded this car. You get request sensors, of course. Now the rear seat experience is decent. First and foremost, the only problem which I can see is the sloping roofline, which means headroom will not be great. But anyways, let me just get inside, and here you can see knee room and legroom is kind of adequate. It's kind of scooped out seat back magazine holder, but under thigh support is not that great, and headroom, well, just about adequate. My head is almost touching. There's a handle here along with light placement on the top. Let's shut this, listen to it. Yeah, pretty nice. And of course, I love the way the tweeters have been done with the logo of the vehicle. Okay, piano black finishing, again piano black finishing, really nice. Handle is everywhere. There also you get a handle, plenty of airbags. Recline angle is actually good. Seats are very comfortable, leather seats, of course. Twin cup holders right here. Center passenger actually gets a head, lucky him. Almost flat floor, and here you get two regular USB charging sockets. Look at the dashboard design of this car. Very impressive. Trust me, I didn't expect the car to be so good in terms of aesthetics, but it is. Now it's powered by a 2-liter petrol engine. It's a turbo petrol engine. I think it produces around 230 or so of that horsepower, which makes it decently powerful, I would say. Let's open the engine bay straight away, and here it is. You obviously get hydraulic struts, and just like how MG conceals a complete engine, so does Changan. You know why? Because that's a Chinese thing, I believe. Like completely concealed. It says 360T variant name here on the engine cover. The logo is not only here, it is here as well, or maybe because it has been pressing against and the logo is kind of chapoed there. Okay, and it has some coding here, HFC 134A. Hydraulic struts, obviously easy to move this around. It looks quite nice in black color particularly. So as I see it, this is a very, very, very impressive car for the price. And Changan was actually planning to launch in India, but because of the whole India-China issues, they got stuck in that. Okay, door pockets are decent sized. Power window controls for the outside rear view mirrors. Again, beautiful tweeters, memory seats, powered seats as well, airbag everywhere, and a lot of buttons. So I think this is for the traction control, downhill assist, stop start system, boot, and headlight leveler. This is for probably cruise control or something, and there's actually Chintu storage space here as well. There's a proper dead pedal right there, and because this guy is inspired from this when I'm just wearing the shoes. Steering wheel is adjustable both for reach as well as rake. Instrument cluster is actually quite nice. It's a full digital unit, a complete digital unit that you can see gives you a lot of information. There's a tire pressure monitor. Obviously, it's got ADAS system, so lane keep assist and all that and more. Let's rev the motor. Where's the accelerator? Yeah, there it is. Revs to almost 4000 RPM. Now this is obviously paired to an 8-speed Aisin source stock converter gearbox. My experience with this gearbox, or rather all the gearboxes in like other Chinese cars, is that they're smooth, they're refined, not very fuel efficient, and kind of slow to respond as well. Beautiful screen, very beautiful in fact. It's actually very slick as well. Meanwhile, you got ambient lighting, which you can see a lot of buttons now. This is for heating, this is for cooling, this is for parking sensors, this is for park assist, hazard light, lane keep assist, 360-degree camera, which I'll turn on at the moment. The view of the 360-degree camera is actually quite nice, and it's actually, what a beautiful camera. I'm quite surprised by that as well. There's a display here for the air conditioning and air conditioning controls here, drive mode selector. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's get out of this 360-degree parking camera. Let's get into drive modes. Okay, there it's changing. Snow, eco, normal, sport. Yeah, there are 4 drive modes as well. Below the front center armrest, there's storage space. Here there are 2 USB charging sockets along with card holder, 12-volt charging socket. And below here, there is again twin cup holders. Inside here, you have got some storage space in the glove box too. So yes, pretty impressive a car. I think if they launch it in India, it will be really nice. But no auto dimming inside your mirror. There's a sunroof here. There's a sun blind actually, which is not manually retractable. A lot of lights. In fact, there is a light here as well, which I think I've already spoken about, but I don't remember any which ways. No height adjustable seat belts. So guys, this was like a real quick preview of this car. The most impressive feature is that it moves ahead and behind with the key, and the key is not really complex like the ones we see with BMW. So that's really nice. Let me know what you think about this car in the comment section below, and whether they should launch this in India or not. Bye bye.